You want to buy land, but you have no money and no credit. You're scared you'll never be able to own that piece of land you want to buy. I'm here today to tell you I did it, and I'm going to share with you how I did it. So this puppy here was our house for about 4 months, and just going into winter. And this is what we had. We actually had piped a stove in the side of it because it was so cold. The propane was not even keeping up with the temperatures outside. Do not recommend wintering in Alaska in a trailer. We actually, on this far window here, we had a wood stove piped in through the side window there for warmth. And it was a hard time for all of us, but we knew it would just be a short time and things would pay off. However, on the plus side, when you buy land with no money down or little money down and you get a used trailer to stay in while you build your cabin, it can be a very affordable way to meet your goal of being able to buy land. So before you even buy your land, ask you and your family, what are you going to do with your land? Are you going to use it for agriculture or just residential or just to have land? So I'm filming this video as I'm picking up bits on our property because my husband clears lots of trees. We are on ag land and he is required to clear 16 acres for the state of Alaska on our parcel. So while I am picking up sticks today, I'll be talking to you about how we bought land here. And also today, while we're doing our episode, it is moose season here in Alaska, so we're going to be on the hear out if we hear any big snapping in the woods. So, and once you can answer if you're going to use your land for a homestead or residential, then you can start to ask more specific questions like, how many acres may you need? So you probably need at least 1 to 3 for a homestead so you can have enough acreage for livestock. So you want to consider your soil type preference too. Are you looking for something like really great soil for agriculture? What is your soil type preference? And that needs to be considered before you buy your land. Are you looking for something steep or are you looking for something flat? That's something also to keep in mind when you're buying land. And know your water table. Ask your neighbors so you know how far down and what your well might cost you. And how much do you want to use a generator? Power is very expensive to bring into your land, so you may want to know how far out that power is from your land before you buy it. It's time to start looking for your land. And keep in mind, you're going to be looking for sale by owner land, as no bank will lend to you with little to no money available or bad or poor credit. Keep in mind that you're going to be saving your tax return money or selling something you already own for your down payment on your land. So when you sell something you already own, you don't have to come up with the money. So to find your land, you can start searching local newspapers, and a great local realtor is a lifesaver. Oh, nice. And once you find your land parcel, you're going to want to get all the details about the owner financing. Most owner financing is usually between 8 to 10% on the contract. But remember, contracts are always negotiable. And you can use a mortgage calculator online to make sure you can afford those monthly payments. Once the finance portion sounds affordable for your budget, you're going to want to do your due diligence and go check out the property. Put your feet on it. And again, guys, make sure you can afford it. If you're into budgeting and you want tips, check out my video on why I'm frugal on our channel. So once you know it's within your budget, you want to get the legal description of the property. So you're going to want to check out the zoning. Is it zoned? agriculture or residential? Because if you want livestock, you need it agriculture. Also, you're going to want to know a little bit about the neighborhood like we did. You want to know what the neighbors are like. Was it previously used as a dump site? Any toxic waste? Do your digging there too, and neighbors are really honest usually. Also, you're going to want to check the 100-year flood zone on the FEMA website and make sure you're not buying land that's in a flood zone, that has muskeg, or that's hard to build on. So if the zoning looks good and everything else that we've been talking about before looks good, now it's time to go put your feet on the property if you can. Look around. Get the feel of it. Make sure it feels good to you. If it all checks out and you're going to purchase the property, you want to make sure you do a title search. So go to the title company. You're going to make sure there's no liens on the property. Very important. Another thing you can do, but this will cost you a little money, is get your property surveyed. I highly recommend doing that so you know exactly where the line is before you build or put a well in. Very important. So you're getting ready. You're about to sign papers. You finally find the property you want online and do your own paperwork if you'd like, or you can go through a real estate agent. That is what we did to make sure all of our I's were dotted, T's were crossed. Either way, do what is comfortable for you. So remember, if some money is needed, you're going to use your tax return money. You're going to put that aside for that, or sell something you already own so you don't have to come up with that income. Congratulations. You've signed the papers. You've done your homework. We're officially now a landowner with little or no money down. You did it.